Okay, we are live. All right, let me go ahead and get everyone set up. First, I want to thank all my replay, all the replay people that I hear. I want to thank you. These long formats really need you. If you could share it out, that'd be great. Make a comment, all the goody stuff. So I want to thank all the replay viewers. Let me go ahead and invite. Let me get this pasted and copied. Hey, cool gamer. How you doing, honey? Okay, whoopsie. Nope. I didn't mean to do that. I hope you got your partnership. I went by last night and I dumped all my bars, I'm doing good today. Awesome. Awesome. I haven't been by yet today for you. Um, I've been to Ken. I've been to Perry. Um, and now I gotta do this. That's already been pre-scheduled. Hey, Diva Mama, how you doing? Happy New Year's. I haven't seen you in a minute. Oh my God, we are here. But anyway, when I'm done here, I'm gonna see if I can make it over to you and stop by for a minute and help you with your quests. Let's see. We're supposed to have Steph in here, and we're supposed to have little Annie. But if you looked at the thumbnail, you would know they're supposed to be here. Lilani may have back issues. I understand back pain and hip pain. If she can't make it today, that's perfectly understandable. I'll go over to her when we're done here. Watch one or two of her videos, like her up. You know how it is. Last time we tried to get, who was it? Rome's eating a conversation here, but she had a migraine brewing. My wife gets migraine. So I'm like, no, when you get migraine, the only thing you need is darkness. Darkness and quiet. That's it. Now me, I get the hip pain, the back pain. So when Lonnie was like, I'm having a bad day, I was like, I got where you're at. I got where you're at. So, hey, how you doing, Queenie? Click the link, come on up, and I'll get you going. I got my kit. So I don't know if we're going to do it. I don't know how we're going to do this. I got them too. Hey, Ned Boo. How you doing, honey? How's the south of France? Oh my God, it's so wonderful, all the places we be going. Anyway, anyone that wants to get up on the panel, especially if you know how to crochet, please help us. Hi, Bug Files! Happy New Year! Woohoo! Oh my God, there she is. There she is. Let me go ahead and add you. All right, let's see. Oh, I like that a lot better. A lot better. Okay, Bug Files. And yes, anyone who has any experience crocheting, get up here because we don't know what we're doing. It took me like 2 days just to make a cap for my pinky finger. Let me show you what I mean.
Oh, you're gonna be mad at me because I didn't even really do what I wanted to do this
Okay,
week.
this is all I did. This is all I did. That's all I did. And
Like, wait, let me tell you mine. You're gonna be mad at me.
and that's supposed to be this. I don't think I'm doing it right. I think I'm making it way too small.
You almost there. Shit. Well, look,
So
this is mine because I made like I was watching the videos, right? So I learned how to make a slip knot, and then I learned how to make,
yeah.
the threading part. Yeah. And
So
I bought some more yarn because I'm making a star.
Right. I hate to undo this because I think I made it way, way, way too small. Because it's like this is thought of starting over makes me not happy. And I don't want
Right.
to start
I'm
over.
like, oh my god. After everything that we worked on,
Oh
you
my
share it
God,
out
you're
next
not
week.
kidding. Okay, so stab it, wring its neck. Okay, I stabbed it. Then you wring its neck. Then you pull out its guts. Oh,
Pull
that
out the
kind of
guts.
went
I
wonky.
learned how to slip knot. I watch those videos on how to do a slip knot, or I'll make a slip knot for days, the whole day. Mom, three. What's happening?
Oh dear. Okay, let me
Oh,
go.
my drink.
Hi, Big Gal Support Group. How you doing, sweetheart? How's the big gals
Hey,
doing? Okay, so you stab it in the little circle thingy. You take the string and you wring its guts. And
mm-hmm.
then, no, you wring its neck and you rip out its guts. I'm not sure. Hey,
Look, I
pre-retirement
watch.
day. You don't know how
Okay.
to. No, you don't know how to crochet, do you? I don't know. I might do something completely different. Okay, we got 4 people in here. If everyone shares it out and bring in one person with you, we could double it to 8 because
And we
I
got
have a question to ask. I wonder if I could make
Annabelle. Look how cute.
okay,
That's a pretty
engage
color
with
for
your
stars, right?
audience. Ah, here, start a poll. Yes or no?
What are you talking about?
Okay, is
Look,
uh, let me. Oh no, 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 no.
do
Oh
you like that poll?
wow, that is a big ball of yarn.
Yep, for a star.
Okay, if
And I'm gonna make one.
we
I just need to
abandon
find them. They give me it.
the crochet.
Oh, it's in the middle. It's in the middle. Are you trying to do a pose?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and
Hey, boo,
start
how you
a
doing?
poll. Oh yes, thank you, Diva Mama. Yes, hit the like button, share it out, all the goody goody stuff. Okay, there's 5 people in here. There's a poll going up. If we do not get anybody in here that can help me and Steph with the crocheting issue, would it be a problem if I just like change the video and make something else? Because
Nah, that's
hold on, let me get over here. Oh wow, 7 already. Because my wife bought bees.
oh, she did. Oh,
Yes. And this Friday or Saturday, you're going to see what I made. Because I already opened one and I put it as a video. But
I wouldn't watch. I don't
I
know.
learned, yeah, I have to do my videos in advance due to the fact that if I get sick, I don't have to worry about it. Hey,
Right.
Daisy, how you doing? So this
That's what
is
I
the
was doing all
thing.
weekend, recording videos. Because
These take so long.
do you hear me,
These,
Annabelle, or not?
what?
Do y'all hear me or no? Do you hear me?
I
I'm
can hear
talking
you
and you
now.
act like you can't hear me.
I'm sorry.
No, I pre-record my videos too on the weekend because during the week I work and stuff. I don't have time.
Right.
But
Yeah, but it's like if you record it a week before, then if something happens and you can't record, you don't have to worry about it. But I'm doing okay. How are you doing? I'm doing better. I'm still trying to shake this depression issue, but I am doing better. Let me see if I can't go another one.
I'm glad you're doing better.
I'm trying. I mean,
All right, let's do this again.
I'm gonna fake it till I make it, and see where it goes.
Period.
Yeah, that's all we can do.
Okay.
All right. So we got this part
Annabelle did a
down.
slip knot. Right. Annabelle, look.
That is so
Look,
cute.
Annabelle. Slip knot.
That's good. You're doing good. Now my problem is, how do I change it from the yellow to another color?
Oh.
Shared you out. Thank you, pre-retirement days.
Miss Betty.
If you want a recipe where you could be fat and happy, you need to go pre-retirement days. Oh my God. She got some good cooking over there.
Not fat and happy.
Oh yeah, fat and happy.
Did you see her peanut butter cookies that she made?
Yes, of course. Oh God.
I thought I was going out for dinner. I meant that.
Oh yeah. It's like, oh, that I blow my whole wad of sugar intake just for one of her cookies. I
For
just take
real.
the whole thing. All right. I think we're doing it. I don't know. I think I'm doing it. I'm not sure. As the
Me either. I'm just watching a video while I'm doing this. Because I have to see some visualize something while I'm doing it. I'm trying to make a scarf. So, Annabelle making. I thought you were making a hat. What happened to the hat?
it is. It's a hat for my finger, but it's
Oh,
a
okay.
backside of a bee, depending on what you're looking at.
That'll be fitting. Yeah, we about to make this scarf. I may send you one, Annabelle, when I get really good.
All
I'm gonna get
righty.
my mama one. The one part I don't get is how to latch the yarn onto the other part. You know, when you make a when you're trying to make a double one, and you know another part of the yarn of the
Well,
scarf.
I'm not sure how to stop doing the yellow and make it to the blue, because on my little
Yeah,
crochet thing for the bees, this is supposed to be a string of blue now, and I'm like, now how am I supposed to do this? How do I tie this off? That's what I need to do. How do I tie this off and start the blue? But other
I
than that,
watched the video. I think you just attach.
I'm doing good with the hat.
Which I think.
So I
So
guess I'm gonna
I
go
got that
ahead
going.
and put this aside. I'll put this aside because I don't know how to do the next step. I really don't.
Right.
And Lena, let me go take a look at the. Okay, I got 2 yeses and 1 no's. Abandon the crocheting.
I said that now. Who said
You don't want to abandon it?
which one of y'all said it?
Okay, that's fine,
I
honey.
mean, I'm doing it on my own.
Right, right. 5 people voted. So yeah, it's 2 to 1. It really does look like it's 2 to 1, whether we should abandon or not. Okay. So
Yeah,
what
yeah.
I'm gonna have to do, because you know what you're doing.
Oh no, I'm done. I'm watching videos.
You know what you're doing over there. You got your crocheting going on. You know how to make your knots and go ahead.
Hmm.
I am going to change course.
That's
I
fine. You
am
do it.
going.
You change it.
Yeah, I'm gonna. You don't have to change course. You can do what
Oh
you
no,
want,
I'm good.
honey. I'm not saying, hey, just because I move, you have to move too. You your own
Oh
person.
no,
You
I
do
know
what
that.
you.
I know that.
Yeah, you do you. You do you. Me, I don't see myself going any further.
Oh, that's
And
pretty.
in fact, I may go ahead and give that kit to someone who does know what they're doing, because I seriously don't. And
That's
why
fine.
waste? Hold on, let me see.
You
Let
can
me see
still
if I
practice
can.
on your own time.
Yeah, but anyway, don't forget Limani's having back issues. I talked to Limani,
Hmm.
and on her way home from Houston, Texas. I guess the trip was really hard, and her back is not. It's just kicking her ass. She's in pain. She's in pain.
Aw.
Yeah, yeah. So just like we did with Felicia, oh, we're gonna shout her out anyways. We're gonna go
Yeah, look
ahead
at
and
this.
say,
Oh,
yeah. We're gonna go ahead if
look, Annabelle.
uh-huh, you doing good. Go ahead, give Lilani a view on her videos. Let her know
Right.
we're thinking about her. Alrighty. So we got 4 million in the building. Okay, now
See,
these
they're studying everybody else. So what's that?
these are the resins, which
Mm-hmm.
I know how to do resins, but these
Right.
are the household. Oh, and I think it's a repeat. I think it's a repeat. No, I don't know what that is. Okay, this is the Miniverse Lifestyles. Okay. So,
Oh, that's good.
and it gets complicated. You see, the Miniverse has a story behind it. Miniverse was
I
originally,
told you I got this info.
huh? Oh, wow. Cool, cool.
Show you my ball.
So, Miniverse has a story. Originally, they were catered as a child's toy. Then
Oh.
someone realized they're working with real resin. It was labeled a child's toy, but real resin was put in the package. Why is that an issue? Because resin is toxic, highly
Mm-hmm.
toxic. You need to wear
Oh.
gloves. You need to wear masks so you don't breathe it, or you need to be in an outdoor ventilated area. So they have to change the formula of the resin so it's not toxic and kids can use it. The problem with you see, there's always a problem. The problem with that, okay, see now you got a little space to put your little thing that we're gonna be making right there. Anyway, the problem with that is that the new formula they came up with for the resin to make it safe for children was not setting up properly, even with the UV light. It wasn't setting up
Mm-hmm.
properly, and so they had to change the formula again. Oh, this is interesting. I got 2 bottles. I don't know what we're making, but we're gonna make something. And they geared it towards
You should start a
adults.
business like some of them.
Yeah, we should. I'm making enough of these damn things.
Right.
What the
Like
hell?
that'd be a booming business. Like sell them on
Okay.
Etsy online.
Holy
That'd be booming.
carp! We've got measuring shit in here.
Ooh.
Okay. This is serious. I got my grandma eyeballs on. Okay, I don't know
Not
what the
grandma
hell
eyeball.
that is. Candles. They gave us actual candles. No, you can't even see that. Anyway, we're gonna get to all this. Oh my god.
Actually, getting crocheting is kind of relaxing once you get a hang of it. You know,
What you said, honey?
I said crocheting is kind of once you get a hang of it.
I'm sure once I get the hang of it, I'm gonna like it. It's just, oh, what the hell is this? Something is. Oh my god! They put a little newspaper here with actual articles, and then they put this little thing over here. Oh, that is so adorable. Okay, so we got that. We got, what is this? My God, what did they send us? What are we making? I have no idea what we're making. We're making mushrooms.
Oh,
Oh
mushrooms.
God, look at that. We're making mushrooms.
Oh, those are so cute.
They
Oh,
are
mushrooms.
adorbs. Okay.
That this I don't know how long it's gonna be, like how long the length is should be for a scarf. Let me see.
All right. So,
I think that's
okay. All right. Okay. So we mix these two together in the cup. We make orange. Then we put that. How long do we let it set? 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, so we put the yellow there, then the orange. Okay. And this is going to be at least a 20-minute project, if not more. And that's just for the drying period.
wow.
Okay, so
How do you? I'm trying to figure out how you do it from one side to the next. We're gonna figure that out today. That's what I'm about to figure out.
okay.
How to do that.
Now we have these little tubes they give us to put on top. I find these tubes to be incredibly useless.
No, not usually.
Yeah, useless.
I need to figure bread or noodle cookies. I need to figure out how to put them on the side.
Thank you for the million in the building.
Right. One day you're gonna have 3 million. Period. How do you put to the other side though? I'm watching the video
All right, let
because
me
that's
go
my only issue.
ahead. I'm laying this on its side so more of the resin can come to the front. So, is it true that JC and Beyonce may be getting a divorce, or is that just rumors?
I heard that, but I don't know.
Ugh, I don't know either. I know that P. Diddy took a hissy fit in prison.
Of course he did. Well, he didn't do that when he was having all them parties.
We
Well,
ain't.
maybe he did.
Yeah.
May- Maybe his friend Trump can get him out of prison when he's
Well,
president.
he didn't want to spend Christmas in jail. That was
Well,
his.
he should have assaulted all those people. You know,
Yeah.
like so he has to answer for his consequences. The universe is only gonna let you get by so far until it's time for you to get what
Oh,
you deserve.
absolutely. I believe in karma.
Me too. Some
I
people
believe
don't.
in karma. I believe that what you sow, you shall reap.
Exactly. That's why I try to bring good to the universe. I try to be nice. People don't be nice to me. I mean, that's their problem. Like I can't.
I ain't trying to tempt
Oh,
fate. I am not trying to tempt fate. If
exactly.
things go
I don't want,
sideways, I don't think I could survive her.
you know, I don't want no bad karma this way. And so he just gotta deal with it. He just gotta suck it up and be a man. And just like he be all those women and his ex girlfriends and stuff, suck it up. Put your big boy pants and deal with it.
I don't think
But I already know pussy.
he forgot.
Feels
He
like
forgot. He thought that having all that money put him above everyone else. He forgot where he came from.
right. Sure
Yeah.
did. He came from New York City when it wasn't even popping at the time.
Yeah.
I like documentaries. So I don't watch a whole documentary on his life. I know where he came from. He came from the hood. He came from nothing. But the only reason why he molested other people is because he in the school and he went to Catholic school where station and never did. But and then that's how he just um I don't know how to say it. That's how his behavior is now. You know,
It's not acceptable. I don't care what you've
sure
been
isn't.
through. I don't care what your past is. Nothing gives you a right to harm another person just because someone harms you.
Right. People I told y'all about that did that to me and are still laughing about it to this day. Happen, they can talk PT all they want, but don't put your hands on me again because we all gonna be sitting for it. And I mean it this time. They lucky they got away the first time because it was during COVID and she was on the run, so the cops couldn't find her. Karma will come back to bite you in the butt. They laughing right now, but by the time they not laughing, I won't even care about them. I'll be like doing my own thing. I'm doing my own thing now, but by the time that happens, shoot, sometimes it takes people years to learn their lesson. Honestly,
Yeah. Okay, come on. Wow, they got tape all over this thing. What's cute is that now I have these little resin pieces to make more miniatures. You buy them once and it's done.
well,
Uh,
that's She occupied.
Okay, come on.
I just tried to start
All
another
right,
one.
there's another piece right here. Okay.
I want to know how to do that.
But you know what?
Thank you.
I have a feeling, and this is just me, but I have a feeling
Mm.
that by the time they get done with the Diddy investigations, it's gonna go way further than just the music industry.
Oh yeah, no, it's real.
I
But
don't
you know,
know
Trump
why.
already.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I just think it's gonna go way further than anyone is thinking.
Mm-hmm.
All righty. Ooh, 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 ooh. No, 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 don't go any further. Okay, now the rest in you.
Oh, I think I got to the other side. By George, I think I got to the other side we go. Look at that, Annabelle. She's doing her own thing.
Uh-oh.
Annabelle, look at my screen right quick.
I can't. I'm pouring.
She's doing her own thing. It's like y'all can
Okay.
see it.
Hold on, hold on. All right, now what?
I learned how to put it on that so that way I could thread it.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know if you
So you figured it out.
Yes, I did. I told you I was gonna get this.
All right. Figure it out. Figure it out. Okay,
Period.
now I need to get over here. Alrighty.
I'm gonna do this thing.
I wonder how I'm gonna do this because I need to hit this with the UV light. But I also don't want to blind people that are watching me on screen. All right, so we're gonna go here. I poured my little mushrooms. No, you can't see it.
Oh,
There,
no.
it's all washed up. All right, so time. Let's see, 4:33.
Thank you for staying with us, Nebo. I hope I'm saying the name right. Oh, that's so nice. I think. Sorry to who's ever in chat. We so focused.
No, no, no. Um, Lenani texts me and she's like, "I'm really hurting right now," and I'm like, "No problem." We shouted out the channel, and if she
Yes.
feels like stopping by the chat, she will. She'll let us know, and she will tell us hello. Not a problem. And let's see what else. That seems to be it. That's enough. That's all for. Hey, Matt Boo, how you doing? You're back in here. Okay, I'm glad to see you sticking it out, sticking it out.
Period.
Oh, I swear, people at my wife's job is so frivolous.
My what they do?
No, you would think, uh, when you get old, when you get older, you stop
Mm-hmm.
acting like a child. And no,
Oh,
not these people. Okay, now what I was doing is that it was 4:33 when I put the mushrooms, and here are the mushrooms curing,
oh, that's
and then
great.
I'll have to do the
Annabelle,
other side.
you're gonna be my new ASMR video
Uh
because
huh.
I think I got it. I think I got the whole ASMR thing. Sorry, that was
The
so random.
ASMRs, on one hand, I like them, but on the other hand, I kind of not really, because I like talking to the people, I like interacting. But the ones where I talk and I'm interacting maybe get 40, 50 views. The ones where I'm just eating and making eating sounds, I get like a bunch of views.
Right.
So I don't know.
Do what you feel you want to do.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna add it. I'm gonna add the ASMRs to
Mm,
my channel as part of things I do. But I really like. I mean, yeah, I want to have the numbers. I want to get monetized. I want to do all those things. You know, I need the watch hours and I need all that stuff. But at the same time, crazy algorithm. Oh, tell me about it. But at the same time, I'd rather be happy. It's like,
right.
my life, and I can honestly say this at my age, my life would have been so much easier and better for me if I would have just, as they say, go with the flow.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I had given up so many opportunities to have money, to go places, to see things, to do things. I had a lot of opportunities to do those things. My issue came up was I couldn't do it morally. Meanwhile, in a few cents with ads, yes, yes. Nabul understands. He knows.
Yeah,
But it's like I wouldn't have been happy. I would have had money, but I wouldn't have been happy. And life is too short to be doing stuff you're not happy with.
exactly.
You're wasting your time. Okay, we are only on this earth for about 80 to 85 years. That is the average lifespan of a human being. Why are we wasting our time doing stuff that doesn't do anything for us? We're out there, we're looking for jobs to make money to support ourselves, which makes perfect sense. But instead of looking for a job, let's see what kind of work you can do. Because if you find yourself some things that you're gifted at, you'll never have to work a day in your life.
Right.
If you can make it to 85. Oh, tell me about it, Nibble.
My mom's auntie passed away. She just passed away. She's like 105. She's the oldest living here in our family. What
Wow.
was?
So
And everybody,
you have longevity in your family lineage.
yes, ma'am. The only reason my dad passed, I guess he wasn't young. He was like 73, but he had a condition that killed him. he couldn't really do nothing about that, but just
Yeah.
appreciate what he had, what he had.
Your
That's what
dad,
like young people.
I'm sorry, your dad was a true fighter. He was,
Hmm.
because the doctors gave him how many months and he lived how many years? Come on.
4 years past what they said.
Yeah, hello. So he was a fighter. I'm sorry, he was a fighter. So only thing you could do
Hmm.
is how can you honor his memory being alive?
Right.
As his legacy, what can you do to honor him? So,
I do a lot to honor him. You
oh,
know that.
I can imagine you do. I can
Hmm.
imagine you do.
And
That's,
he even served in the Vietnam War twice, 2 times. You believe that? And that's how he got this condition. From he got it from going over there,
wow.
which is crazy. And it's
Oh,
called
it is.
Asian Orange.
Absolutely.
I don't know if you ever heard of it before. The condition is called Agent Orange. I don't know if you ever heard of it before, but
Let's see, where is that? Did I put that? Oh, it's over there. Okay. Okay. There you go. All right.
and then though his condition is so rare, only like one person, like only 2 people every 10 years get this. Did y'all hear? Did you hear that?
No, what did you say, honey?
I said his condition is so rare, like only 2 people within this time span of 10 years get this.
Oh,
That's how. Yeah.
yes, you did say that. That was
Mhm.
him and I think one other person, and that was it.
Mhm.
Hey, how you doing to the chat? Look, this Kevin. Oh my God, I saw you today, but I was so caught up in everything else. This is my third live. This is my third live. I was on two other lives,
Oh,
and this one's my own.
oh
Yeah,
wow.
I was
You be in
helping someone
everybody.
else. They needed to be leveled up on another platform. And then someone else had a birthday party. So I wanted to show up for that. Thank you on Reddit. Hello. Yes. Oh my God, they have some really good stories on Reddit. I like the Am I the Asshole stories. You know what? This
I need to try using
cures.
Reddit.
Have you ever did Am I the Asshole from Reddit? I think I did that one time. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. And maybe we could go through a story right now while I'm waiting for this thing to cure. I gotta wait 15 minutes for my mushrooms to cure. Do you believe that? Let's see. Okay, it's been 10
uh,
minutes.
oh, that's the only thing with this.
Reddit is
Um,
hardcore troll. We have a safe subreddit where anyone can post their videos. Okay. Almost midnight. Almost midnight. I'm not singing. I'm not singing. Yeah, they can be troll heavy. We'll just say it that way. They could be troll
oh,
heavy. All right, here it is. Here it is. All right. All right, let me see. Let me see. Let me see.
Oh yeah, that's my story you told about the girl and the guy she was dating or something like that. I don't know about this.
Okay, I'm looking for a story. Oh, there's Tuba Chat. I see Tuba Chat.
Mhm.
Okay, I don't know where the hell I ended up at, but I'm not supposed to be at that joke. And I'm not sure where this is. And let me go back over here. All right, mom, make sure I'm not missing nobody.
Twenty sixes, girl. I'm on the first one. 26s. She on. Got to be on the 26th now.
All right, let me. Um, I, uh, uh, oh. Oh, this is a good one. You want to do a Reddit? Am I the asshole? Am I the
We can.
asshole for telling my ex wife she cannot forbid me from walking her daughter down the aisle just because I cheated on her? If you cheated on me, you ain't getting nowhere near the wedding. Oh my God. Okay. I have decided. Oh, let me get my glasses. Oh no. I know. Where the hell my glasses at? You listening? People in the
Mm-hmm.
chat, you listening?
Are they listening?
They listening. Okay, they listening. Okay. Hi everyone. Just a quick update. I have decided not to attend the wedding and walk my ex-wife's daughter down the aisle. Oh, I missed the whole fucking story. That's the update. God damn it. I called my aunt in the morning and told her I wouldn't be able to make. Oh, that's fucking screwy. I didn't want to go straight to the update. Oh, these are the update
I really don't know how
stories.
to get nothing.
Oh well. Okay, am I the asshole for refusing to cancel my vacation because my sister needs help with her kids? I, 34 female, booked a solo vacation months ago. It's a week-long trip to a quiet cabin in the mountains. I've been looking forward to it for ages. I work a stressful job, and this trip is my way to keep decompress and recharge. Last week, my sister, 37 female, called me in a panic. Her babysitter quit unexpectedly, and she and her husband both have work commitments during the week. I'm supposed to be away. Megan has these kids all under 7, and she asked if I could cancel my vacation to help her out. I felt bad for her. Told her no. I explained that this trip was planned long before her babysitter quit, and I really needed the time away. I even suggested she try packing to pack up the children services or ask one of her in-laws, but she insisted I'm her best option because her kids know me well. Megan didn't take my refusal well. She accused me of being selfish and said it must be nice to have no responsibilities and just do whatever you want. She said retaliated. Some family members who are now calling me out for abandoning her in a tough situation. I love my sister and my nieces and nephews, but I don't feel like it's my job to sacrifice something I've been planning for months because of her lack of backup plan. My parents are divided. My dad says I'm entitled to my time off, while my mom thinks I should stop for family. Now I'm wondering if I'm being too rigid or if I'm justifying keeping my plans. Am I the asshole to cancel my for refusing to cancel my vacation and help my sister? Okay, any takers?
Hmm, I'm gonna say no.
Hey Bridget, how you doing, honey? We're doing Reddit Am I the Asshole stories. We'll say it this way: if you plan a vacation months in advance and then there was a family emergency, I need a babysitter, you're my only option. Would you cancel your vacation to help with your family?
Yeah, I would. Would you?
Well, to be
You
honest,
don't.
I didn't make the kids.
That's true.
I didn't make those kids. They're not my kids. I don't have a responsibility to them. I am the cool aunt. I'm the one who hides the car after they've stolen it for the night. No, officers, the kid's been here all evening. That is my job. You call me when you don't want to call your parents because you know what's going to happen if they get their hands on you. I'm the cool I'm the cool auntie. However, it's my vacation.
Right. I'm gonna say no on that one. Honestly, I would want to take my vacation too.
You know, and the way how sisters like, well, it must be fun not having any responsibilities. Again, I didn't have the kids. So let's see what people are saying.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go back in here and let's see what people are saying. Where is
Nobody responded though. Are y'all? Are they
hold
saying
on.
that?
Ah, there it is. There it is. I found the up down switch. Sounds like grandma just volunteered. well,
Lord.
that's it. Someone said, yeah, okay. Next, sweet Kylie, right? If she felt so strongly about family stepping up, maybe she could help out instead. Funny how people are quick to suggest what others should do, but aren't as eager to step in themselves. Referring that grandma thinks families first, she should. Yeah. What would grandma do if there was no OP or that she lived far from, if the sisters live far from each other. I guess we are about to find out. All right. What else? What else people say? Yeah, I'll be looking at the relocation pretty closely. Asking for new hours or relief is a much different situation than asking someone to give up a week of a scheduled vacation. When our son was 2 and my daughter was under 1 years old, I got hit with a bad case of flu, almost hospitalized. But they were full and I was not deemed an emergency. It was as bad as I could barely raise my head without throwing up and had to crawl to the bathroom. My husband was on the tight deadline with a major project at work. He made arrangements for a temporary helper, but his darling mother came to the rescue and declared she'd be the next day from 300 miles away. She spent almost a week with us. Okay, so she's saying how grandma stepped in. So it's important grandma steps in. Or sis babysitter hadn't coincidentally quit right before your scheduled time off for a week. Knowing that most posts here are fake anyway, it's just the small details like this one that makes me sure. I bet there was never a babysitter. Sister was planning on pursuing your into pursuing you into doing it for free. Ah, from the get go. Okay, so maybe her sister was trying to rope her into doing it for free. Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Maybe.
That makes sense. So people like grandma should step up. No, you're not the asshole. You should move away. Tell your mom that sounds like you volunteered. Thanks for stepping up, mom. Yeah, they're saying that grandma should do it. And I'm sorry, but grandma, yeah, I would definitely do that. I think that's part of grandma's role.
Right.
Uh, but anyway,
I would be charged. I'm sorry.
okay, the three people in here. Anyone wants to hear another one? Anyone wants to
You
hear
can hear
another
another one.
one? Because it's taking a little bit of time for this stuff to cure. That's why this don't make good the older ones, the when these little projects came out in the beginning, they were perfect because you hit the resin like 2 3 minutes with the light and it was done. But these are a little bit more.
Right.
They're like 20 minutes, 15 minutes here. You do this, then you do it for another 15 minutes. You're looking at 30 minutes a project, and that's just setting up uh, the resin part. Anyway,
But it's
not
cute
making
when they
another
put them
teapot.
together. So you got any plans?
For what?
I don't know anything fun. Well, I have to work, but I have a couple collaborations this week that are gonna be fun.
Oh, okay. Anything you want to drop the T on?
Oh, I have one with Lady Red, and then I have one with me and Mr. Jones this week.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm excited about the one with me and Mr. Jones because we eating some food that you love to eat on camera.
Yeah. What
I'm
are
not
you
gonna say
making?
what it is yet.
I miss Carla. I do. I miss her.
Yeah,
But then again, she had really messed up. 2024. So
yeah, she did.
so
Oh,
what are you crocheting over there?
well, I'm done now. But I'm trying to figure out how to put them like together.
So
You know,
you're
all in one.
making a
A
scarf?
scarf.
Okay.
Yes.
She's trying to crochet a scarf, considering that neither one of us ever crocheted before. I was initially crocheting a bumblebee, but I came to a point where I
My
just couldn't go on anymore because I didn't know how to make the next step. That's when I
right.
put,
Well,
I mean, I could go ahead and just work on it next week and see what happens next week.
like in your own time, I'm watching the video so I know what to do. Like, what is this lady making? I think it's something. Watch somebody in TV crochet.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. All
I
righty.
can't believe this. Very.
The what? You cut out a minute, honey.
Oh no, I said I can't believe this.
Uh, all righty. I go ahead, clean this off of here. All righty. Gee, I hope this is working. All right. So let me bring this back here. Okay. Oh my. Oh my, I think we're working. Okay, come on, come on, come on,
Oh, that's cute.
come on. Okay. Now this is normal when you take these molds off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's one. Okay. And there's the other. Come on, come on. All right. So now these little molds that I have to make tiny mushrooms, I can now save it. Now just to make sure these are set, I'm going to go ahead and hit them again with the lights. So we're going to go ahead and leave that for another, I don't know, maybe another 5 minutes. Let me get a timer on this. 5:04. So this is going to be a little over an hour. But then again, we've been reading Reddit. So,
We got
okay. Am I the asshole for telling my ex to give me full custody of our kids if he wants my help and saying that it's only I help him? Oh, dear. Really? For telling my ex to give me full custody of our kids if she wants my help and saying that's the only help I'd ever offer her. So the husband is telling the wife, if you want me to help you, you got to give me the children.
Right.
I'll just be suffering. Me and your kids just be suffering. And I'll let them know dad refused to help us. I,
Mm-hmm.
34, have two sons, 11 and 9. My ex, 34, we broke up after I found out she'd been cheating on me with a guy. Well, who else is it going to be with, a girl? She didn't fight me
Right.
on it until she told Luke she was pregnant and he disappeared. Then she told me the baby was mine and we should try to make it work. I told her we'd need a DNA test, but regardless, we're never getting back together. She had a daughter, and DNA proved she wasn't mine. We weren't married, so it made it less complicated regarding birth certificate and such. She did try to put my name on her daughter's birth certificate anyway, but was told she could not. Our co-parenting relationship high com- was so high conflict we would what was the rest of it? I need to read the rest of it. Okay. Unless there's an emergency, of course, we can try to text or email or call, but the other party is not required to acknowledge it unless it's an emergency. She hated it because she wear me down to accepting her daughter, but I did not. Okay, wow. About 2 years ago, she dated a guy called Sean, and suddenly Sean was her daughter's real dad. And I had peace, which was nice. But they also tried to cause trouble with my sons. Luckily, my boys and I such a good relationship that my ex and Sean couldn't come between us. He got Oh wow. My ex and Sean were together for about 2.5 years, maybe three. He got her pregnant and then they had a son and he left. Do you see a pattern here?
Mm-hmm.
She cheated with
Sure
Luke,
do.
got pregnant with a girl, Luke is gone. Then she gets with Sean, gets pregnant with Sean, has a boy, he's gone. My
Mm.
ex yet again tried to get me to take on her children. Oh my God. At first I'm thinking he was an asshole, but the more I read this letter, no. She tried to. Holy shit! She tried to poison the children against. Oh, I thought real poison. Oh my God. Oh my God. The courts ordered her to attend therapy and parenting classes. Custody was not changed. We always had 50-50, but she was told there would be monetary fines if she engaged in alternation again. I was also able to get our children therapy at this point. Anytime one of our boys had an event, it was difficult for a while. My ex would try to sit near me, and she had convinced the daughter that I am her dad. I told my ex to correct it because I wasn't going to take on her daughter so she wouldn't feel bad. Her son was too young to really know what was going on. This is complicated. Hey, honey,
Oh,
how you doing? Oh my God, are you hearing
Hello.
it?
Yes, that's crazy.
I know. Do you want to hear more?
I'm sure.
Oh, I love these. I love these. Okay. All right. So let me go find. Let's see. Anytime our boys had an event, let's see. Yes, I did try for more full custody on 4 different occasions.
Wow.
Over the way, my ex was trying to use our son and was creating more problems and mess for them.
Wow.
Even when the
no,
therapist
that's
said
crazy.
the kids really hated being with their mom
Wow.
and to they have more stability with me. The 2 judges we have seen so far refuse to change custody from 50-50, and that's where I led into the next part. Okay, let's scroll down. So my ex is now married and she has another daughter. Oh my God. Oh God, 3 months. At least she married a third one.
Well,
Oh my
Right.
God. And this one is with her husband. Before the child they share, he was okay with the other 2 kids. Now he doesn't want to know them.
oh,
Oh, no, that's a package deal.
yes. Right?
Even I could see that during very brief and limited interaction that she texted me about it
Yeah.
and I never responded. One of her 4 attempts to at custody was when she admitted her house is hell and how much her kids are suffering
Wow.
because of it. But the judge still denied me.
Hmm.
Anyway, final chapter.
Wow.
Anyway,
This is a lot.
she wants me to be there for her other 2 kids. I still say no. She told me she needs my help.
Mm-hmm.
This is when I said I that I will only help if I was given full custody of his 2 sons.
Mm.
So she'll go from 5 kids to 3 kids. He wants his own kids.
Oh.
She freaked out and told me I shouldn't separate them from their family and get in the way of sibling relationships. Which, honestly, to me,
Mm-hmm.
my boys don't seem to have a close or otherwise involved relationship with any of their half siblings.
Hmm.
The therapist even stated this. My ex is calling me an ass and saying I shouldn't take such a hard stance
Mm.
and should be helping for our son's sake. Am I the asshole?
Mm.
Please, interpretations. What do we think from the panel?
Ooh. I only heard part of that story, but it does. That's really messy.
Oh, messy ain't the word,
Yeah.
honey.
Mm-hmm.
It,
Mm-hmm.
The bitch got more issues than National Geographic.
Okay. That's a lot. That's a lot of issues.
Okay. Okay, so I'll bring you up to speed. What's
Yeah.
been going on?
Mm-hmm.
He had a relationship with a female. They
Mm-hmm.
were not married,
Yep.
but they had a relationship. Okay. She cheated on him with a dude named Luke.
Mm.
They had a little girl. Luke, when they found out that the woman was pregnant, Luke
Mm-hmm.
was like, bye, bye, bye.
Oh, okay.
He didn't want none. It was like, I like the cooch. I just don't want to be, yeah, part of
Right.
the cooch. So anyway, so the wife or his girlfriend or whatever, they were not married. The couple was not married. So he was like, I'll only take care of the baby girl if she is mine, bloodline mine. If not, I'm not taking care of her. And no, we will never get back together. You cheated on me, it's over.
Yep.
Okay. So they're doing the half parenting.
Mhm.
And then Little Miss Fancy Pants gets hot in the crotch again. And she finds Sean. Her and Sean gets together. They have a baby boy.
Oh,
You notice a pattern here.
yes.
Okay. When after, at least he stood around for the birth of the baby. Because after the baby was born, he up and left.
Oh, wow.
So now you're talking about Miss Little Slutty Hoe having two boys with, faithful man,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and then two outside kids.
Right.
You think she'd close her legs, but oh no, there's more.
Okay.
There's more. So then she finds, Sean, no, she finds a new husband. This one actually marries her.
Hmm.
Yes. I'm not going to say what I'm thinking. We are on YouTube, but I'm thinking it. So she has a little girl. So she has 5 children
Right.
altogether. 5.
It's a lot.
And she's like,
Mm-hmm.
5 kids, 2 people working. She is married.
Mm-hmm.
Married, okay? Which means the ex-husband doesn't have nothing to do with the new products.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And she wants the ex-husband, she fucked over 3 husbands ago, to help out.
Wow.
That's when he made the offer.
Mm-hmm.
I will only help you out if you give me custody of the kids.
Hmm.
I want full custody of the boys.
All
She
right.
could keep her girl and her boy. She could keep the other biological kids.
Right.
But he wants his kids.
Yep.
And he wants full custody of his own children.
Makes sense.
Is he the asshole for
Yeah.
splitting up
That's it.
Mhm.
siblings?
Could be. Yeah.
Kind of, but not really.
But right. I think. Yeah. I
I'm gonna
understand
say
that.
50,
Yep.
50.
I just think it's
Kind of
hard
is,
to
but
take care of 5 kids. I mean, unless you're Rockefeller, it's like 5 kids is expensive.
I would
That's
mind.
what I'm
It really
thinking.
is.
It really is. Like I don't know how you do it. Yeah.
It is expensive. Like if you
Mhm.
have one,
Right.
which
That's what I'm
thankfully I
saying. Like.
My thing is, and I'm all for women's right. I'm in for, progressive women. I'm
Mhm.
like,
Mhm.
I'm Elizabeth. I'm Elizabeth and Bernie progressive.
Okay.
Okay. Elizabeth Warren and Bernie Sanders. Those are my
Mhm.
2. Okay. I am very, very progressive. I don't believe in traditional roles at all.
Okay.
Everyone should do what they can do, regardless of what's between your legs. There is no man's job, women's job, or there's jobs. They all need to be done.
Right.
Okay. But Lil Smith Skanky Ho sleeping around with all these guys, they're dropping their seeds in her like a
Yeah.
receptacle. And then when
Mhm.
they done, they wipe off and walk away.
Yeah, that's not good. Yep.
I'm like, you know, I understand that sometimes you come across a man and he ain't worth a damn. Okay. he is not the worth the spit in your mouth.
Yep.
But there can only be so many situations
Hmm.
where you get yourself into,
Yeah.
and you are the common denominator.
Right. 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 Right.
Okay, there's
I
a
got
common
you.
denominator in here, and it's little
Hmm.
Miss Slutty Ho. Well, pooty poo everywhere.
Yeah,
Oh my God,
that is a lot.
a lot. Oh dear.
It
Wait, what are you
is.
making? I want to know what
Oh,
sister's
these
making
are
over there.
supposed to be candles. Oh, that's what that was.
Oh, candles.
Oh, what are you
Yeah, I was
crocheting?
supposed to put these.
Oh, this is the scarf. So I wanted to tell you about your scarf or see what you're doing with your
Show me
scarf.
how to connect. Show me how to
Yeah.
connect the yarn together because I'm trying to know.
You
Okay, hold
know
on. Let
So
me pull it out.
crocheting?
yes. So I wanted to yes,
Because I was
because I
lost.
wanted to see if I could help you a little bit if you needed some help.
Oh
So
my
the
God.
Because I was trying to watch. I
so
don't know
the
if you guys
best
can hear
thing
me.
so the best thing to do, what I would do for you, how much yarn do you have?
Mm-hmm.
How much yarn do you
A
have?
lot.
Okay, as long as you have a lot, then you're good. So
And
maybe
that,
crochet.
and this
How
is,
wide do you want your scarf to be? Because you're probably going to
I
need
don't
two of
know.
those.
How wide should it be?
It depends. So, like this one here, this is a skinnier scarf. It's only, I don't know how wide this is. I think I did 15 chains or something. It might be 10 chains, but whatever it is. Usually, what I do when I make a scarf is I like to go around a few times. You know what I mean? And I like them
Yeah.
maybe not 3 feet long, but like 2.5 feet. But I'm short. Like I don't know how tall you are. Some people like really long scarves. I don't like long scarves, but I usually don't make it much thicker than my neck. Like I usually make it my neck wide, so it might be 10 inches. You know what I mean? Whatever this is, I make it
Okay.
about this. So it's up to you how wide you have. But do you have two balls of that yarn? Do you have at least two?
One for right now. I
Okay.
don't know.
So
But
you
it's,
might you
it's
might
pretty
need
big.
another one because I forget how many yards. I've had that before, but it's kind of thick, so you might be okay. But I would say
Oh, that's like,
maybe
you're gonna
do
say.
10 chains across, like this way, left to right.
Mm-hmm.
Do
Okay.
about 10 chains, and then you can start doing your stitches from there because you're trying to do the light longwise. I mean, you can crochet longwise, but that's going to take you long. It's going to be a little bit harder. Yeah, it could take you. So you want to make it as wide. I would just the easier way is I would make it as wide as you want it to be. So it depends
Oh,
on how
like, how do I connect them together? That's what I need
well.
to know. Like,
So
how do
now,
I?
yeah, I can show you. I can show you the stitch. I
I'm
can show
trying
you
to
the
watch the
stitch.
video, but
Do you
doing
know what
so
a chain?
things.
Do you know what a chain is? A chain.
That's a loop.
Isn't to make the loop right?
So this is a chain. Let me see.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, before we do this, can you put us, Annabelle, in the put us in the three? I don't know if it's three across, but it's like right now we're real narrow, but one of the layouts makes us stretch wider.
No, wrong
No,
one.
not single, but at the there you go. That's good.
There we
That's
go. All
yeah,
right. Okay. That's, yeah,
that'll
that's
work.
a lot
Okay.
more roomy.
Yes. So anytime you start crochet, you want to make chains. And this is not the right. Yeah. So what you want to do is you want to chain across how many stitches you want, right? So what I'm doing is I'm just chaining. I'm going to make it is like across my neck. Like I want it to be sort of like my in the opening of my shirt. So I
Hmm.
don't know how many chains that's going to be because you have a little bit thicker yarn than what I have. But my yarn's a little
Yeah.
bit thicker. Yeah. So you might want to do about 10 chains across.
Okay.
And then what you do is you go back in to the second chain. So you see how these are all chains? You want to go from the second chain from the
Yeah.
hook. And then now, do you know how to do the single crochet or the double crochet? Which one do you want to do?
I just learned how to do single.
All right, so this is the single
Single.
crochet here, right? So I
Hey,
have like
Okay.
Ronnie! Oh my
yes,
God, how long you been there?
so I have 10 across, right? And then all I'm doing is
Okay.
I'm just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And that's how it's getting longer. But that's what I would suggest
Mhm.
you do instead of doing the long wise. You know what I mean? And then that way you can measure how long you want it to be. You know what I mean? You can stop it at any time, how whatever length you want. So like I've been working on this for not most of today. I mean only like an hour or two or three, but it's real short right now. But I'm going to keep crocheting back and forth. So what I'm doing now is I'm just going back and forth on this and I'm just adding length as I go. So I'm going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then it's going to be a certain length. And then I'll stop at whatever length I want it to be. You know what I mean?
Oh, how do you attach them again? How do you attach this one to this one?
So what you want to do is you want to I would say make 10 chains. 10 chains.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
And
think I got
then
10.
right. So you got your chains. So then I would say maybe do 11 chains. And then in the second chain from the hook, you want to start your single crochet. And then you'll have 10 stitches across, 10 stitches across. And as you keep going, it's going to get longer and longer and longer. Right.
Okay.
Yep.
Right there,
Yeah.
just yet. Right. Right
Yeah. So it's hard to see because this is probably not the best color. But each of these is a chain, these little openings here. You see if you can see
now.
that.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I'm going to go into the second chain and then you just want to start your single crochet. So I'm just going in there and I'm just going to start my single crochet and just keep going across. And this is just a piece of scrap. But that's all you want to do. And then you turn your work after you get to the end of the row and just keep counting to make sure that you have 10 stitches each time you go.
Mhm.
And that way your scarf will be nice and square. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm
All
saying?
right.
Yeah, just make sure that you have 10 every time, when you finish a row. But that's all I'm doing is I'm just going back and forth.
Huh.
Yep. Yep.
I guess it would be better if I did count how many loops I was making.
Yeah, now you're doing something, you're crocheting in the round. Now that's a little more complicated and
Yeah,
nobody ever talks about that. So until you learn how to crochet back and forth, which is in a straight line, I would
right.
say I would say learn to do that first and then start crocheting in the round. I mean, some people are able to do it, but it's one of those things. I think depending on your skill level and where you're at, you're sort of jumping to step 3 instead of starting at step 1. If you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And so so the big joke is like I go to this crochet group and we always complain that these people sell these kits and they look really cool and
Yeah,
they get people excited, but then if you don't know what you're doing, it's really difficult, right?
I got this. It was
Mhm.
listed a beginner's kit.
Yeah, turn that over. Let me see the other side. Oh, it doesn't say. No,
No.
what animal is it? Does it
Okay,
say?
hold on.
Yeah.
Beginner's kit.
Oh, the bee. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people are making that.
Yeah,
Yep. Gotcha.
is for kids or first timers.
Mm-hmm.
I
Well,
opened it up, and these are basically the instructions.
yeah, I see that. Yep. So they have
And
videos. It looks like they have videos you can go refer to
yeah,
online.
but if you get
Yeah.
somebody that doesn't have a smartphone or doesn't have
Oh,
an
okay. So
Android,
that's an
you
issue.
can't
Yeah.
scan it.
Right.
And if
Okay.
you know, and yeah, you could jump on YouTube and you could pull it on YouTube, and they have everything you can
Mm-hmm.
imagine to learn
Yeah.
on YouTube. But at the
Right.
same time, if you don't know what the hell you're doing, you don't know
Right.
what.
It's kind of like to me, crocheting in the round is like step 3. Like it's almost like
Right.
it's like 3rd grade or 2nd grade. You know what I mean? You skip
Yeah, I
kindergarten.
haven't even went to preschool yet.
That's correct.
Okay, I need to go
Yeah.
to preschool.
Now, how wide? No, just make sure. Do you want it to be that wide? Because
Well, let
remember,
me let me
you're
show you what I figured
yeah,
out on my own.
Okay, because you're a small person, I can tell. You're not that big. So you might want to make it maybe not quite as wide, because that means you're going to need probably more, couple of more balls of that yarn. Because there's not a whole lot of yardage in that yarn that you have. But
All
Now,
right, let me put this
how do
over
I
here.
match it to like to
This is what I made.
okay,
the
you
other
did
side?
okay. Yeah. So what you want to
I'm gonna
do
have to
is,
watch the
so
video.
so when you get to the end, Queen, you have to turn your work. So if you like, so when you get to the end, you have to turn your work. Yeah, you got to turn your work, and then start going in this direction. You see? So this is the first row.
And
See, yeah, and then
the
you have to go into these two loops that are on the top here, and start there. And keep going down the row again. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? So the way it works is you crochet down this way, then you turn your work, and then you crochet down this way, and then you turn your work when you're done. Yeah, and that's the way it works. Yeah, you when you get to the end, you turn your work.
how do you pull the needle out? I'm confused
No, no,
about
you
how do
don't
you
have
get
to.
it
You
like
don't.
on the top.
No, you don't have to turn. You don't have to pull the needle out. Just that when you fit, like I just finished a row. So like here, I just finished a
Mm-hmm.
row. This here, I'm going to turn my work, literally, physically turn it. And then when I go back, I'm going to go this way, down this way. Then you stick the hook in the top of these loops here, and then you just start going again. And so, and that's the way it works. Like crocheting, you're just going back and forth, back and forth. I
Huh.
hope you.
So stick it in the top of it.
Yeah, yeah. It's the top. It's the top two loops of the first chain or the first row that you did. And you see how it gets taller every time you go. Like now now
Mm-hmm.
I've got two rows. There's one row here on the bottom, one row here on the top, and it just gets fatter and fatter. And that's how and then you end up with something that looks like this, like
Wow.
like a rectangle,
Oh,
or
wow.
yeah, more like a rectangle. It'll just keep growing as you go. Yeah,
I have
but
to
Oh,
watch
this.
my.
yeah,
Oh, there's my little mushrooms.
very cute.
The adorbs.
Is that one of like the fairy gardens, or I forget what they call those things?
No, this is
Yeah.
let me pull out the other one I have.
Now you said that was resin.
Yeah, it was originally marketed as a child's toy,
Oh,
but
okay.
they found out that the resin was real.
Oh,
And,
yeah, it is.
and real resin is toxic.
Very much so. Yeah, you can't put
So
that.
they changed the rest of the chemicals to make it that the oopsie. I gotta pick that up now. Anyway, they changed the chemicals to where you could.
Yeah.
Where is it? Where is it? Oh yes, here it goes.
Yep. So
Like this would
there's the
be
second row.
the
Yeah.
season two.
Oh,
This is
okay.
season two,
Right.
but that was a week ago and it's still tacky.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, and it does take a while to dry because I think
Well,
my
when they
husband has a fan or
changed
something. He does. Yeah.
the recipe, or when they changed the chemicals of the resin to make
Mm-hmm.
it comply with
Right.
the child's toys, it
Yeah.
was not as effective as the real resin.
Gotcha. Yep.
So
That
what
makes
they did is that they chucked it again,
right.
rebranded it.
Oh, okay.
They're now this big.
Mm.
Okay, let me see if I. Okay, here we go.
Oh, that's one of
Originally, they
those.
were this
Okay.
small,
I see it. Yep.
and this is the new one.
Oh, yeah. Got it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
and make it mini lifestyles.
Yes. That's cute. I've seen those in the store.
So we got this, and let's see. The one I made, well, you're going to see the shenanigans we went through to make this one.
Right. They're small. Little.
They are tiny.
Mm-hmm.
Tiny.
See, I'm always fascinated when I see those little tiny pieces, and I don't know what people do with their kids. Yeah, that's really small. Wow.
Yeah, and they're really, really tiny.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so you just
I'm
saw
gonna write.
a little pre what's coming up this week.
Yeah.
You're gonna see how that got made.
Okay.
Anyway, that's when I learned that these are real complicated. They
Mm,
cannot be made in 10, 20-minute videos.
that's
You've got
correct.
to do a live because you got to let these cure.
Yeah.
Even though I have a light here, an artificial light, it still needs 10 to 15 minutes, depending on the project,
You're
up
right.
to 30 minutes for some cases.
Right.
And so I'm like, I could do that on a live because I have time to do it on a live.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess you can, but I almost think you should almost make a video. Do you have a camera?
I do. I did make a video. You're
Mm-hmm.
gonna see it. You're gonna see it,
Yeah.
I think this Friday or Saturday. You're gonna see
Okay.
how I made the teapot.
Okay. Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just I feel more comfortable doing these on a live because they are
Oh,
so entailed.
okay. As
They
long as
are
you
very,
have
very
time. Yeah.
involving.
Yeah. Yeah.
But anyway,
But anyway, there's two rows, and you just keep going. But you chain one every time you get to the end of the row. You chain one up, and I forgot to say that you chain one up, which I just did, and then you just keep going back the other way. So I'm just going back this way, you know, and let me see if I can. But and that's how these scarves work. Like you sort of do them left to right, landscape versus portrait. That's the only way I could put it. Yeah. Yeah. And you just keep going. But just take a look at some of those like crochet stitches and just look at the single crochet and how to chain. And that'll get you started first.
right.
And there's a lot. I mean, there's only about 4 stitches that you really need to learn with crochet. It's not too much, but this gets you started.
I'm
See?
thinking, how do you change from one color
Mhm.
to the next?
Well, that's okay. So now we're in 7th grade, 6th grade or 7th grade.
And you saw those beads. You saw it starting around. You had the
Mhm.
yellow, then you had the
Yeah.
pink, then you had the blue, then you went, and then you have the little bow on one of them because
Yeah.
one's a girl, so she gets her bow.
Right.
I don't know how you make a bow. And then they have these things that you're supposed to put in their eyeballs.
Yeah, those
You have
and those
these
they call them.
cats.
Yeah, they're like safety eyes.
Oh
And
my
there's
god!
a way you have to. There's 2 pieces. If you have a safety eye, it's got 2 pieces that you have
Yes,
to smush together, and you have to make sure you line them up correctly because they're hard to take apart once you get them.
yes. So you better make sure they're in there right.
Yeah, because you don't want to have cockeyed bee or cockeyed animal that looks
Okay,
crazy.
what I need to do, it sounds like if I want to crochet, I need to get a lump of yarn and a hook, and we just go ahead and maybe make a pot holder.
There you go, something square, and make sure you get comfortable doing the square, and then we can do the crochet in the round. I mean, it's not hard, but it's just a little more precise
Yeah,
because if you don't count, you'll get a cockeyed ball. Like you know what I mean? It's supposed to be a circular. It's supposed to be a
yeah. And that's another thing. I don't
mm,
know what's wrong with me, but I could be counting 1, 2, 3, 27. Oh, squirrel.
right.
Oh, look at that. Oh, 14, 15.
Yeah, it
I don't
doesn't work.
know. Okay, that's enough. It looks like enough circles. We'll make another one.
Right. We'll do it another time.
Yeah. Now, do
We
you
We should
have a
add you to the group.
library? Yeah. Do you have a library near you?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, go to the
Mhm.
library and check out a crochet book. And some of those have pictures. You can sort of eyeball and see what it's supposed
Yeah.
to look like. And and it's free. Like you don't have to. You can buy a book if you want, but don't do
Oh,
that.
yeah. Yeah.
Go to a library and get a crochet book and just
Yeah,
real
well, we
basic
can still
crochet
go
book.
to the library.
Yeah. I know a lot of people don't like to. I go, dude, it's free. You know what I mean? Like you paid your taxes.
Well, it's free, but when you
Right.
start banning books, that's when it's an issue.
Well, no, but what you do is you fight. See, this is the thing. You got to go in there and tell them what you want. See, it's really important because if you ignore what's happening, you know what I mean. Like we all have to be like kind of
We
part of
all
the
have to
solution.
be aware.
We have to be aware, but we also have to get off our butts and get in there and say, listen, we
I
want this
need
book.
this.
We
We
want
have
this
to
book.
demand it.
Do not take that. Yes, because the thing is, I think they're assuming that people aren't going to say something. You know what I mean? So
And we're
Right.
not. We're not. They're just rolling
yeah.
over, but that's just my opinion.
Right. And we're paying taxes. You're paying like I'm paying a fair amount of taxes to my county for our libraries. We're paying
Right.
big money for these.
That's what your state money's for. It goes
Well,
to,
we have state and where I live, we have state and county funding.
yeah.
And I used to be on the board of my library, so that's why I know all this stuff.
Oh,
So, but the thing is, I was always fighting with them because they tried to turn our library into Blockbuster. And they were just renting out movies and CDs and stuff. And I said, these people, no, we need to be reading. Okay.
why do they want to keep the masses away from the books?
I just,
Okay.
well, okay. So I'll
My
give you
second
my opinion. My opinion is people don't read. First of all, that's the first thing. People refuse to read. All they want to do is be online and watch cat videos and dance on TikTok.
Why? Why do you want to spend 30 minutes reading when you go to a 30-second TikTok?
Well, right, but and then do these people know what they're talking about? That's all I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean? Like a reputable source or any of these
They don't
sources.
know how to research anymore.
No, yeah,
Cross-referencing.
yes. You have
Come
to.
on, honey.
And people are basically lazy. I'm gonna like lose all my
Yes. Oh
subscribers.
yeah.
But here we go.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say it. The people are lazy and they don't want to do the work. And I'm like, if you gotta do the work.
It's not going to
Whatever it
come
is.
to you for free. You've got to do something.
You got to do something. That's right. Yeah. So all I'm saying is, like, if you don't want your library to ban, get on that board and be a board member. It's a lot of work, but it's worth it because you manage the budget. You help manage the budget. You manage where the budget's being spent, what it's what they're buying. If they're trying to ban books, like you can get in on those discussions. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot. I mean, because you can volunteer at the library. They need volunteers.
They always need volunteers. So
The budgets are small. They're shrinking.
Oh yeah.
And they need help. So
but the well-to-do, they have libraries and their kids got top notch of everything.
That's right. That is correct.
Okay. I see that Steph is signaling she's ready to go.
Yes.
I see you there in the corner, honey. I see you.
All right. Well, anyway, it's been fun. I'm going to get out of your hair, but I just wanted to.
No. I wanted to ask you.
You're fine. You don't gotta go.
Okay.
You gotta go?
No.
All right, hon. We'll see you next week. I'll text you.
Bye, y'all. See you later.
Take care.
I'll be on next week. I can't do it every week.
Okay, hon.
I can't do it every week.
Okay.
But I'll let you know when.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Oh, I follow your channel. I follow your channel.
Oh, you do? Okay. Thanks. But I can help you, if you need some help. Yeah.
Oh, good.
That's
because I was like, we are coming on the 2-hour mark.
Yeah, I know it's time, right?
Yeah, so I do need to wrap it up. The wife is going to be clocking out in 15 minutes, and I still got full laundry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I need to do the same, actually.
Yeah. Oh, look at my new book.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
That's what we need to get back to.
Yes.
This is what we need to get back to because, like breaking news, nobody's coming to the rescue.
That's correct.
We've got to grow our own
Yes,
remedies. We got to go back to what grandma and grandpa used to do.
that is correct. Yeah, look
I
what I had.
was I was talking to Patty. I don't know, Patty Kitchens and More.
Yeah,
Yes, I love her. Anyway,
yeah, she's good.
I was talking to her like, we need to get back to where we grew victory gardens
Yeah.
because we're gonna have to grow our own food eventually.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
It's gonna get to the point where there's not gonna be any food. Don't worry about food shortage because there won't be any food.
that is correct.
And so we need to rely on each other.
Yeah.
We need to come together.
Mm-hmm.
We need to do a lot of things.
Yeah.
But yeah, we need, especially growing our own foods.
Yeah. Look at this. I look what I was reading earlier. Remember? Let me see if I can get in there. You see that?
Herbs, especially, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and we need to change up our language.
Yes.
Okay, we do need to change up the language. Um, they used to call when a woman and a man got together and an incident happened. That was a misfortune.
Oh, wow.
That was a misfortune. Did you
Interesting.
know? Did you know that in Victorian days they had a remedy for a woman's misfortune?
Oh, okay.
Okay. It's a list of herbs. You make a tea out of it.
Okay.
You grow your herbs in your garden. No one has to know. You
Right.
drink your tea in the comfort of your own home. It's
Mm.
affordable.
Wow.
So for trying to make something inaccessible to poor women, you just
Right.
made it accessible.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Interesting. Yeah. I mean, there's so many things you can do for sure.
Yes.
And we definitely have to, yeah, grow our own. I agree with that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The
I
best you
grow
can.
I grow enough fruits and vegetables
Mm-hmm.
that not only do I have enough to take myself through the winter, I give it to my neighbors and anyone else who wants food.
Yeah, that's good.
I I've gotten to the point, you know how you're only supposed to get one circulation or one crop of corn.
Yeah.
You plant it by June, you harvest it by August, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
You're done. Well,
Right.
I figured out if you finagle it a little bit and
Hmm.
you start your corn around May instead of June,
Yes.
that's going to buy you 3 more weeks so that you could get 2 cycles of corn
Oh,
grown.
that would be good. Yeah. Yes. It does take a lot, like to grow corn. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, it doesn't actually.
Well, I
I
mean, like the space and the, and it takes a while for them. At least for me, like we grew corn. It was a little bit stunted, but I didn't really do much with it in terms of like any kind of fertilizer. I didn't do any weird.
Oh, you have absolutely got to feed these.
I didn't feed it. Yeah, so that was my
Yeah.
fault. I should have fed it, but
Yeah, that's one thing is that I cannot stress feeding your garden.
Hmm.
And we need to figure out what our parents and grandparents did
Yeah.
before Miracle Grow. Because
Right.
Miracle Grow was not always the go to.
Yeah.
They might have been the backup, but they were not the go to.
Hmm.
So
Yep.
we need to figure that one out as well. There's a lot. There's so much. Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
And people are so stupid. Oh my God. It's like, okay, can I be honest? Can I just be honest? And I'm going to leave something right here.
Oh sure.
We don't have to elaborate, but we're going to
Mhm.
leave something right here.
Yeah.
Why in the world are you guys arguing and fighting over and for a rich white man that never worked a day in his life that likes to
Ooh.
put orange makeup on.
Oh.
He never worked a goddamn day in his life. He didn't have to sit around deciding, do I pay my medicine or do I pay the rent or do I buy the
Um,
kids food? You
mm,
didn't have to have that coffee table talks.
right. Right. Right.
You know, he had gold fucking toilets, and it wasn't even him. It was his father that was the businessman. He's a bungling idiot.
Mm. Well,
You know,
you see,
my
I'm like,
paper
well,
just banana peels and orange peels in the garden.
oh, okay.
Ah,
Hmm.
yes.
We have
Anything.
those. Yeah. Okay.
Compost piles, composting.
Yeah.
We don't know how to do that anymore. And for
Mm-hmm.
God's sakes, don't use kitty litter. And oh my God, people think that compost is compost. You don't use fecal matter.
That's
Oh my
gross.
God,
Yeah.
it is. It absolutely is. I'm like, no, no,
You'll be
no,
sick.
no. If you serious, you will have a compost box in your house. You put
Mm-hmm.
anything biodegradable, anything produce. If your
Right.
produce has gone bad, put it in a compost pile.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you
Mm-hmm.
couldn't eat that last banana fast enough, put in the compost pile.
Right.
The lettuce went wilty, put in the compost pile.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't put no meat because it decomposes hot.
Right.
You know, when it decomposes hot. Um, get yourself a canning book.
Yep.
Learn how to can.
Yep.
That's how you feed yourself during the winter.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's the next thing. Honestly, I think that's the next what they would call the boogeyman
Yeah.
as homegrown gardeners.
Yeah. No, it is interesting.
Yeah, the home gardener is gonna be the next boogeyman. Because if you control the food, if you control the water, you control the
Mm.
people.
Mm. Yeah, water is very important.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If I think when I was going to high school, they asked one of the warlords, and it wasn't Kenya was going through some issues, but was some really big war going on so bad that made the news, and this was before the famine of '85.
Oh.
You were born after '85, weren't you?
Mm-mm. No, but I know, like, I know Rwanda. There was like a lot of stuff going on over there.
Yes, Rwanda. Yeah.
Well, that was a
One
big
of the
one.
one of the
Rallying.
warlords said, you know, the report asked him, how do you get the people to cooperate with you so
Yeah.
much? And
Mm-hmm.
he's like, as long as you give them enough food, clothing, and you give them
Oh,
a house, they
wow.
do anything you want.
Interesting.
So that's what this government is trying to. I'm thinking, just my opinion.
Mm.
I'm drawing conclusions. Do not
Mm-hmm.
follow me. My opinion.
Yep.
It just looks like you're making the path narrower and
Mm.
narrower
Yeah.
to where we have to depend on Big Brother to feed us, to clothe us, to house us.
Yeah. But I think that happened a long time ago. Like probably when did people leave the farms? People were leaving the farms, I guess.
Oh
Prob- Probably
God,
in
we
the
left the
probably in the
farms back
50s.
in the
Yeah. Probably the
20s, the
50s.
30s.
Yeah, like people, a lot of people left the farm, and they went into the cities
Yeah.
to work for big corporations or whatever. And
Yes.
so then people stopped learning how to, do all the good stuff, farming, doing their own meat and stuff like that. Depending on the supermarkets, buying all this ultra processed foods
Oh
and
God.
the fast food restaurants, taking
That's
over.
not food.
Right. Right.
That's not, I don't know what the hell that is. But
Yeah.
I don't know of any chicken where you could get the meat, bounce it off the fucking wall, and play paddleball with it. It's
Weird.
rubbery.
Yeah, it's very
It's a
weird.
process. It's rubbery.
Yeah, it's not real.
That's not food.
Yep.
Yeah, and stressing to
Yep.
people not to wash their fruit and veggie or meat, but constantly having all these oh, tell me about it.
No, there's a lot.
All the recalls. Oh dear God.
So many recalls. Yeah.
Oh, it's not safe to eat anymore.
Yeah, it's really weird. Like I can't figure out what it is, you know?
What the hell's going on? And yeah, no.
And you remember the bird flu and the eggs? Remember there was that
Oh,
shortage
oh,
in the
oh,
eggs?
oh, 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 oh. The bird
Mhm.
flu
Yeah.
jump species.
Yeah, which is really disgusting when you think about it.
It's already it's found in one of the cattle farms in California, and it's going rampant through cats because veterinarians, the vets, are
Yep.
telling people bring your cat in.
Indoors.
No, in for testing.
Oh, in for testing. Yeah, but they were saying don't let them out because
Don't
like
let them out. Yes.
yeah, because my dad had a cat that used to eat. Well, sorry, it would hunt for birds and eat them like every day. Like you would think that we never fed this cat. This
It's
cat
got
was
hunting instincts. We have not bred it out of them yet.
yeah. Well, this one was wild. I mean, you know, and so I know
Yeah.
that this cat could have, if he was around now, he would have picked up some stuff. Yeah.
Oh
He was
God.
eating all kinds of birds. He was tearing those birds up. All the
Yeah,
chicken.
cats decimate
They
birds.
really do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They decimate their numbers.
It's crazy.
Oh, anyone who does any kind of candy, get the pH test strips. Hang on.
Oh, that's cool. Where'd you get those from?
I ordered it online, but
Mhm.
you gotta specifically order the pH test strips if
Yeah.
you can.
Oh, yeah.
The reason why, when you
Yep.
open your can
Mhm.
or your canned foods, excuse me, not fruits, but when you open your canned goods,
Mhm.
you're going to dip the strip in it.
Oh, wow.
If it's a 4 or below,
Mhm.
the canning process was successful and the food is still good to eat.
Okay.
If it's a 5 or more, that means it turned from an acid to a base.
Yeah.
That means bacteria is growing. It's not
Ooh.
safe to eat.
All right.
We don't know that. You don't know to get a pH kit.
Mm-mm. I've never
Yeah.
heard that before. Wow.
Well, I found a few canned spaghetti sauce.
Yeah.
That was like, you're supposed to eat spaghetti sauce 18 months after you.
Right.
Well, this one was hitting the 2-year mark. And I didn't know if it was still safe. So I tested it.
Yeah.
And it was a 3, one was a 4.
Mm.
Good to go.
Good to go.
If it's a 5, like I said, if it's a 5 or more, you know not to eat the shit.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
It's good to know.
And we would never know this if we didn't talk to each other, which is another problem we have.
Well, yeah.
Well, as a society, we don't talk to each other.
That's true.
We don't talk to our neighbors. We don't know what they're doing. We don't look
True.
at people down the block, across
Yep.
the street. None of that. We don't do none of that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And it's
That's
like,
true.
it feels like, I don't know if you heard the new Ice-T song, Comfortably Numb.
Mm-mm.
He got the blessing of Pink Floyd, which was like, when I heard that, my heart dropped. Because I was like such a Floyd fan when he first came out. I'm
Okay.
like, holy my fuck hard, yes.
Yes.
Floyd does not allow anyone to sample anything.
Right.
Okay, so for the first time in 50 years,
Okay.
he heard Ice-T song, and he's like, no, you got my blessing.
Okay.
So
Nice.
and one of the things that Ice-T says in the song is that you have your food, you have your something to eat, you have your computer, you have, as though you ignoring the world outside. We
There
know
you
it's
go.
stressful, but
Yep.
you're comfortably numb.
That's correct. Yep. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still listening on how to get ready for work in the morning. Oh, no problem, honey. No problem. We're glad that you're in the peanut gallery. We love our peanut gallery.
Yeah.
No, the people that be hiding, that
It's
be,
good.
they're not even hiding. They're just there listening. This is
No.
a radio show to them.
Right. No, it's cool though. It's cool.
That's my little peanut gallery.
Yes.
You
That's
know,
awesome.
under the bushes. Ain't no one playing in the bushes. I see you. You there. You in the peanut gallery. You chime in when you want to. I don't care. You here. We all
Yes.
gonna have fun.
That's right.
But getting back to what I said is that we don't talk to each other. We're comfortably numb. Look, I haven't went outside all day.
Yeah. It was
This is
cold
my
today. Well,
third
I don't know
time.
where you are. It's cold where I am. It's only in the 20s. So
Well, it's cold, but the thing is that this is my third live. I've been on 2 lives before this on
oh my
other
goodness.
platforms.
Oh, okay.
You
So you
know,
got to get up off the couch or whatever you're doing, or chair.
I've been getting up off the couch in between.
Yeah, you got
You
to
know,
because
oh
you're
yeah,
never. Oh my goodness.
you
Yeah.
got to go pee eventually.
Well, but you got to do. But you got to work that body too a little bit.
Oh
You
yeah,
got to take care
absolutely,
of the body.
absolutely.
Yeah.
But the thing is that here I am. I haven't looked outside. I haven't opened the window. I haven't, and I'm
Right.
not saying open the window. I'm like open. you know,
Right. Right.
I haven't opened a door. I have a screen door, so
Okay.
it wouldn't hurt me to, But everything is like electronic. We live in the electronic age,
Yeah,
and we know it.
it's true.
Yeah. So by that he means that we're on the internet. Everything you want, if you want friends, you come on here.
Yeah,
You want to talk to somebody, you come on here.
that's right.
It's like, when was the last time you talked to someone face to face? When was the last time you went to somebody's house?
Okay.
You know,
Let's see. For me, it was not long ago. Probably a week. See, I get out, so I do get out. A lot of people don't, but I do. Yeah.
yeah. And you're supposed to bring a gift with you. You know
Yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's a pack of cookies,
Yeah.
or some kind of appetizer, dessert,
Right.
something to drink.
Yep.
Doesn't have to be alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
But the point is, you don't show up empty-handed.
Right.
You're there. You're going to take up these people's food. What are
Mm-hmm.
you going to add to the pile?
Yeah. Right. That's true.
That's etiquette. That's friendship etiquette.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know about that anymore.
Yeah.
Because we don't visit each other anymore.
That is true. Not as much. Yeah.
Not as much, yeah.
Yeah. What COVID? I think scared.
Oh, that killed it all.
It really did. It killed a lot. Yeah.
Literally.
Literally.
You're not kidding.
Yep.
You know,
Businesses failed. People lost their jobs.
lost their lives.
Lost. Yeah. I mean, everything. Yeah. There's just so much. Yeah. It's really deep. Yeah.
And I know there are people out here. It's like, I didn't know of a single person that passed that. And I'm like, well, you're lucky that no one of passed.
Right.
My wife was coming home every week, a coworker dying.
See, that's crazy. I've never seen that. Right. Wow.
Every week I was there. I'm here. It happened in front of me.
Yeah.
Every week, oh, so-and-so died. He was only 63. He was a grandpa. He was about to retire in a couple of months.
Crazy.
The retirement, their golden age. They're supposed to be on a cruise, living on a cruise, going from country to country to country.
Yeah, chilling.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm glad if you never had the joy of going through that with somebody, but
Yeah.
I have, and I know I have.
Mm.
My friend in Ohio, uh, a whole family, family of five, the only people left was the oldest son and the mother.
Yeah, that's really insane. Wow.
And that's a real story that really
Hmm.
happened. It's not hyperbole.
Yep.
Again, if you went through the past, if you went through 2020 and 2021 and you
Hmm.
didn't know of anyone passing because of that, you are so lucky.
Yes.
You are so lucky because it is real. And I did
Mhm.
see, you know, I have to deal with my wife crying practically every other day.
Yeah, that's something. Wow.
Like someone new.
Mm.
I think May, every week in May, someone died. Every week in June, someone died. Around July, it was every few days, like every other week, someone
Hmm.
died.
Hmm.
In August, it slowed down as the winter approached.
Yeah, that's good. Wow.
But the thing is that she lost a lot of people, a lot
Yeah.
of people.
Wow.
And we're getting a new one coming through.
Yeah, that's what I hear. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're calling it the rhinovirus, and people like rhinovirus. That's the cold.
Hmm.
Because if they tell you what it is, you're gonna ignore it like you did with the other one.
Right.
People are gonna get fatigued. Uh, you know what they did in New Zealand,
Mm-mm.
because they kept their tolls to a minimum.
Right.
What
Wow.
they did in New Zealand is the prime minister gave every single
Mhm.
person in New Zealand got a check.
Oh wow.
Okay, every single person,
Mm-hmm.
and it was to cover your whole month worth of expenses.
Okay.
Your light, your gas, your trash, your mortgage. If you have rent, it would pay
Right.
for it. Your food. You weren't allowed to go driving around, so you didn't have to worry about gasoline so
That's
much.
right. Right.
But the thing is that in New Zealand, they give their people enough money to
Mm-hmm.
live a whole month
Yeah.
without working. Then they say, okay, everybody in your house, and you are not allowed on the streets
Okay.
because we pay for you to stay home.
Right.
We pay for you to stay home, stay your asses home. And 6 months after they did that,
Mm-hmm.
they were all at a stadium, a soccer game,
Oh wow.
before anyone else got relaxed. And no
Mm-hmm.
one in the country, no one left the country, no one came into the country.
Yes.
It was
Yes.
a lockdown like everyone else.
Right.
But they gave you enough money to live on for a
Yeah,
whole
which
month.
is nice. Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah. And that's how they managed to keep their numbers as low as possible.
Right. Right. That's great.
Do you know how we got $1,200?
I remember that. Yeah, that was weird. Yeah.
Yeah. You know how our government decided that we only get $1,200?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. It was random. I thought it was a random amount.
Nah.
Like $100 a month, I guess if you. But that's
Uh-uh.
still not enough. But it really isn't. Like if you. Yeah.
Well, if you think that money was not enough and you're like, this is bullshit, I need more than this to make it on the bills I got to pay.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is what a person on minimum wage makes in one month.
Oh, okay. That's how they came up with that number. Wow.
Now, person on minimum wage after taxes
Yep.
takes home $1,160.
Ooh, Lord, have mercy.
That is what you make with $7.25 an hour.
That is crazy. Wow.
The minimum wage has not been raised in 14 years.
Yeah, it's been a while. Yep.
If employers could pay you less, they would.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they're forced to give you a minimum wage.
Right.
But that's how they came up with that number. Let
Oh,
this
okay.
sink in. And that was
Mhm.
5 years ago.
Wow. That's something.
5 years ago, if $1,200 was not enough money, knowing that prices went up.
Oh, they always go up. Right.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I took home less than that. Oh, shit.
I can't even imagine. Like that doesn't even get you, like for us in the wintertime, that wouldn't cover the heat,
Yeah.
barely. That would be heat for
And Leilani has kids. She had kids to take care of.
mm-hmm.
Kids are need machines.
Yeah, they eat a lot,
They eat everything.
Yep.
I mean, the bottomless pits, especially when the boys are going through a growth spurt.
That's right.
Do not get a teenage boy in the middle of a growth spurt. You will have stubs for fingers. Okay.
That's crazy.
But yeah, it's like, oh my God. My take home was 800. Oh my God.
That is terrible.
That is insulting.
It is.
That's insulting. It is. Oh my God. That's insulting. 800, that's like 800 a week. That's 8, 16, 20. Oh my God. Just under, 3,200 a month.
Yeah, and if you, like I said, if you have any utilities at all, like it's great. It goes right in.
You can't afford to fart the wrong way on 800 a month.
That is correct.
No, for the month.
I saw that screen. Yeah, that's crazy. What?
Holy fucktards!
That is really bad. Yeah, that's bad.
That's insane!
You can't pay for anything.
That is insane!
Yeah, wow.
800, that's all for a month? Oh, no.
I said if it was like 1950, you'd be good. Like
800, no.
That's crazy.
You gotta go back to the 70s for that to cover the rent, the food, the utility. You're talking about the 70s and 80s.
I was thinking go back to the 50s.
Well, the 50s, you could be the 50s and 60s. You could bring home $1.25 an hour.
Wow.
No, $1.64 an hour.
But that's still under $2 an hour. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can make it.
Dang.
Oklahoma doesn't pay. I lived in Oklahoma. I know what the hell you're going through.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah, and they still, and all the people. Oh my God, this is Meet the Press, honey, and I ain't got the time anymore. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna come on here again next week. You want to meet here next week? You could teach me to crochet. Leilani could come up with her crocheting. I'm gonna go ahead and undo my hat.
Yes.
And we're gonna try and do
we'll do it again.
Oven mitt or some kind of pot
holder. Yeah, just anything square. Just to practice a square.
Yeah.
Just some throwaway yarn,
Yeah. It's like, so anyway, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna end this now.
Okay.
Because I've been on here 2 hours and
That's a long time.
Do an hour.
Well, thanks for having me.
Oh, no problem. Before you leave, you want to promote your channel.
Oh, well, I don't have a whole. Well, actually, I do have a little something going on tomorrow. If you're awake, I'll be doing Motivation Monday at around 8:00 Eastern. Hopefully, we're supposed to get a storm, so I may be on longer.
Yeah, why not? What time?
About 8:00 Eastern. I'll start.
8 a.m.
8 a.m. Eastern. Yeah.
Okay,
and,
because there's 2 of them,
Yeah.
So,
8 a.m. Eastern.
8 a.m.
And we're just, the whole idea is just to be positive, start the week off, and then just think about what you want to do for the week. And like, I'm not a big like New Year's resolution person, but I always say just like, every 2-3 days, once a week, like just think about some bucket list things you want to do, and then think about and try to
Accomplishments
yeah,
within
try
reason.
to take some steps to get there. Yeah,
I like that. I like that.
yeah,
Well, my
something to
brain
do.
is like a sieve. I will try my best to remember. If I don't,
Okay,
I will watch the replay.
the replay's always there. Yeah,
Oh yeah, you need those replays replayed because
let's
it adds to the
replay.
watch hour.
That's correct.
So,
Anyway,
all right, hon.
well,
Well,
thank you
thanks
so much.
guys for showing up.
All right.
We're gonna all hope for the best.
Yes,
We're gonna prepare for the worst,
there you
and
go.
I guarantee you, kids, we're all gonna end up somewhere in the middle.
That's
So,
right.
till next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Take care.
Take care.